Well, what's good? Welcome to First String Podcast. On today's episode of First String Podcast, we're going full fan. I'm telling you, we're going full fan right now. Listen, the NFL schedules came out on Wednesday. We haven't had a chance to react yet, but we will do so today. So we got that. Plus, Tyson Fury fought today, lost by split decision. We'll get into that and a little bit of NBA playoffs. But I hope y'all are ready because just like I said, the main thing being the main thing is the NFL schedule, and we're going to break it down and see where we go from there. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
First String Podcast. Yeah. True Danny. Dre on the beat. You know. Yeah. What's your favorite squad? Tell me who you going with. First String Podcast. Yeah, we keep it lit. We got the latest updates. We don't pump fake. Like, comment, share. We don't care. Feel free to hate. We got great guests join us. You should chime in. Trudini on the intro for the time being. Lady A, representing Washington. Pick Washington, everything Washington. Mo coming out of Dallas, know the business. Said, them Georgia Bulldogs ain't quitting. Yeah, if you ain't watching sports, you ain't living. About to get my mattress Mac on, about to bet $1 million, bet $1 million. Let's talk about it. We all grown and cool, we can talk about it. Before we hit the news, we gon' talk about it. Oh, you wanna bet? Let's pop a bottle about it.
Welcome back to First String Podcast. Do not forget to like and subscribe to First String Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alerts for new content just like this. And the most important part of this whole thing is that you tell a friend to tell a friend about First String Podcast. So y'all know the NFL schedule came out, and the first person that I want to talk to all the time when this thing's happening is my main man Said. How are you, sir?
What's up, man? Ain't doing too bad. You know, get my little analysis in early, trying to see, you know, what we kind of looking at for the year. You know, well, we can get into that in a minute, and I'm not gonna beat that horse just yet.
Not just yet. Well, listen, for me, well, I'm gonna ask you this: what is the first thing that you actually look for when it comes to the schedule? What's the first thing that you look for?
I look for the division games. I
look
and see where they're located at, and
when you plan them. Okay.
When you plan them. So that's the first thing I look at.
Well, for me, the first thing that I look at is whichever game me and my homeboys going to. That's the first one I want to know. Hey, me, Ron, Drew. Hey, and we added my man Otis this year. Otis is going with us. We're going to Arizona. We was gonna go to the New Orleans Saints game, right? We was gonna hit the Saints game. You know, we're gonna hit one on the road. So the first thing we look forward to is where are we going? We decided we're going to Arizona. Arizona is the ticket for us. So yeah, that's what we look forward to. And I know that Ant has the day off. He's on assignment today. Lady A is coming in hot. Lady A is coming in hot, so she'll pop in here in a minute. And Ant's looking forward to that Houston Cowboys game. He told us that today. He said, "Hey, so First String Podcast may be making a touch on that game. We may be in the building. Cowboys, Houston, Texas. Okay, we'll see what CJ Stroud can do. We'll see what CJ Stroud can do for sure. So that's what we look forward to. I want y'all to tell us what y'all look forward to. We got a couple of people in the building right now. We got Bruce Wayne in the building. We know a lot more watching right now. We can see you. We see you watching us, and we do appreciate it. But we love when y'all hop in the chat and y'all get down with us that way. So we're going to talk schedule and NBA playoffs. Right now, the Dallas Mavericks are on, right? Say, what is that looking like right now?
You know what? I clicked off of it. You would ask me if I clicked off of it.
Yeah. Look, that's what happens. That's what happens when we live.
It's 2019.
Who?
Thunder.
I'm getting to it right now. I'm trying to get to it right now. That's
the update I have on ESPN that could be behind.
And you said it's on 8?
Yeah, WFA. What was that NBC?
Yep, I'm going to it right now. That's us for us local here. That's NBC. Okay, said. So besides the division games, I look for the bye. And besides the game that I'm going to, I look for the bye. So this year, Washington has a late bye. We've had late byes the last couple of years anyway. So this year is nothing different. When is your bye, Sid? When is your bye? I already know the answer to this, but
you gotta look this good. Come on, dog.
It's week 14. I'm sorry. Say week 13, week 12. Is it week 12?
They taking their team to bye at the same time the Georgia Bulldogs is.
Well, look like it'll be a whole week off for the state of Georgia. Week off for the state of Georgia.
For some teams, that is. Some teams keep working.
Some teams keep working. Okay, Sid. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to break down the the Atlanta Falcons schedule, and then we'll look at the Washington Commanders schedule as well. Okay,
that's cool.
So let's get a little bit into this Falcon schedule. Hold on, man. Computer's acting really, really dumb right now.
Right.
Okay.
You got it.
Oh, I see why. Yeah, I got it. Now. Okay. Here we go. Let's get this Falcon schedule up here. Graphics department put in a little bit of work today.
Okay.
I said a little bit because they just did a little bit. They don't tell you where it is. They
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
buys week 12.
Okay.
Week 12. There's your buy. Hold on. Let me cover some things. All right. So this thing starts off week 1. Pittsburgh comes to town to Atlanta.
Right.
That is 1:00 kickoff. Right. Week 2, you guys go to Philadelphia. Week 3, you host the Super Bowl champ, Kansas City Chiefs.
We host or we go?
Week 4, you're hosting.
Okay, we're hosting, so they coming to Atlanta. Gotcha.
They coming to Atlanta. So you have your first 3. You have 3 home games, 1 away game in the first quarter, and that's just being Philly. So you have the New Orleans Saints. I'm sorry. Your Sunday game with the Chiefs is prime time. That's a prime time game. That's an 8:20 game. That's a Sunday night. The Chiefs come into Atlanta. Atlanta. So Magic City might get a little busy Saturday night. Magic City may get a little action Saturday night. And then the following Sunday, y'all play the New Orleans Saints, your first divisional game at home. That's a 1:00. That's a 1:00 game.
Right.
Then you guys host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thursday night football here. Prime time, Thursday night football. Tampa is coming to Atlanta. All right. And then, so this is 3 division games right in a row. Then you guys go to Carolina. You go to Carolina. That is a 4:25 kickoff on a Sunday. Followed by Seattle coming all the way from West Coast to East Coast. That's a 1:00 game. So their bodies are going to be on West Coast time. Week 8, you guys go to Tampa. That's a 1:00 game, Sunday. Week 9, you have the Dallas Cowboys at home. Week 10, the New Orleans Saints. You guys go to the Saints this time. That's a 1:00 game, Sunday. Then you guys travel to the Mile High State of Denver to take on Sean Payton and his brand new quarterback that he loves so much. That is a 4:05 kickoff on a Sunday. Week 12 is your bye. Then you come back home. I swear to God, you guys have more home games than anybody.
Come on, dude.
And you host your guy, the Mad Hatter from Michigan. His khaki pants will be way up by his belly button. With the Los Angeles Chargers coming to town, a 1:00 game on a Sunday, another West Coast team coming east. So you guys better, do what you're supposed to do there, Sid. You finally go to Minnesota in week 14. That's a 1:00 game as well. Week 15 said this is the game that you should have been saying that you
said that we skipped the bye week. The bye week was at the Chargers, right?
The bye week is before the Chargers.
Before the Chargers. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so when I asked what do you look forward to, this should have been your response. Week 15 at the Vegas Raiders.
Why?
Atlanta travels to Las Vegas. I'm just saying, if ATL don't go out there and take over, I don't know. I will tell said I'm not going to do it because I know I'm going to get fined because I know Lady A is watching. She's coming in hot anyway, so I already know. Week 16, the New York Giants come down and see you guys. Week 16. Mm-hmm. Week 17, you guys travel. I think this is probably your third away game of the whole season. This is probably your third away game. You guys come up to Washington because the last time we came down to Atlanta, we took over the whole building. So you guys, y'all will be still drunk and recovering from Vegas. So we ain't got to worry about Atlanta Falcons fans coming up.
Wow. And
then finally, you guys finish off with the Carolina Panthers coming to y'all. And all of the last two games are TBD. There's no time on those last two games. All right, Sid. So let's play a little game here, okay?
What's up?
Let's play the game of I mean, it's too early. It's too early to do this, but let's do it anyway. We can run through this back and forth. I know you got your pen ready. You got your paper ready because that's what you do. Stats and facts over there. Let's start from the beginning, okay? Week 1, Pittsburgh.
We going to do that?
Oh, yeah. Week 1, Pittsburgh comes to town. Week 1, loss. Pittsburgh comes to town. Loss. You put it down for a loss. Okay, Sid. Go ahead. Write it down. You got the L, right? Okay. Week 2. Now, this is testing your fandom. This is seriously testing your fandom right here because Georgia North. You guys go up to Georgia North, which is another game I'm surprised that you didn't want to go to. This is your favorite college football team in the NFL playing your favorite NFL team. How's it going down, Sid?
Loss.
So you starting off 0-2. Matter of fact, hold on. I need a pen because I need to.
I got it written down.
No. I need a pen because I want to add mine into this too. So Sid, go ahead and give me Pittsburgh. I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit.
Okay, let me explain it to you like this. I can do that. Pittsburgh. I think even though we have Kirk Cousins at quarterback, we're still missing pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pittsburgh brings a defensive line that is more powerful than what Atlanta has offensively. And they have more individual DBs that can shut down some of the players that Atlanta has. So with them being able to play bump and run and a bad offensive line, I'm gonna take it out bad and say subpar. Because even though PFL rated them high, I don't know what PFL was looking at, but hey, maybe it was just me. But a subpar offensive line, I think that's bad for Atlanta and it's bad for Kirk Cousins. So I think in the loss. Kirk Cousins may put up some numbers, but you know what happens. Once you get up so much, you start letting the other team throw the ball. So that's going to make his number look good. I mean, let's be realistic about it.
That's what always makes his numbers look good. I still think
that week 1 is a loss. Week 2 against Philadelphia, Hold on.
Wait. Let me get in there. Pittsburgh. All right. I think this is probably going to be the fastest game in NFL history because you have two teams here that literally want to run the ball. The Atlanta Falcons want to run the ball with that two-headed monster of Robinson and Algier. You guys are going to run the ball. I don't care what guy you have at quarterback. You guys are going to run the ball. But you got Pittsburgh who totally redid their offensive line this season. They are definitely going to come out and establish the run. Mike Tomlin's going to try to ground and pound you guys into the dirt while working on whichever quarterback it is, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields coming off the play action, which both of them are excellent at coming off the play action. So this is going to be two teams that want to run the ball. It's going to be a test of wills. Give me Pittsburgh because this is what they do. Okay, go ahead with your Eagles pick.
Much the same to the Eagles. Again, you're running into a team that has an excellent defensive line. And what makes it worse is the guy they passed on, they get a first-hand look at him. They get a first-hand look at like 3 or 4 of the guys they had a chance to get, and they decided to go opposite direction. So they're gonna get to see those guys up front. But remember, Kenny Ringo didn't go in the first round, and we need a young cornerback. He didn't go in the first round.
But he's not with Philly.
Keely Ringo is with Philly.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
started.
goodness.
He started the last 5 or 6 games. Yeah,
You're right. You're right. Yeah. I forgot.
So they eased him into it. He made him learn the system, eased him into it. He played well down the stretch. He did. He played well down the stretch. You know, what their defensive coordinator was doing, the defensive line, I have no idea. You know, I think they got somebody doing it now who's gonna do what they're supposed to do. And
Yeah.
I think that and the big wide receivers and Devontae Smith and the tight end, it's gonna be trouble for Atlanta.
Okay.
Again, you address the one thing that we struggle with, you know, protecting the quarterback offensively. We're going against a team that defensively, even on paper, has one of the best defensive lines.
Okay. And week 3, Sunday Night Football, you got the Kansas City Chiefs. You got the whole world watching at this point in time. So you saying that y'all are 0-2. I forgot to give you my Philly pick. I think y'all beat Philly. So I got y'all at 1-1.
Okay.
Got y'all at 1-1. So you got the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. In Kansas City, just something unique about their schedule. They play every day of the week except for one day of the week. Can you guess which day of the week that is?
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Oh, you said, what day they don't play?
They don't play. There's no Tuesday football. Christmas is on a Wednesday. Guess who's on a Christmas day? Yep, they're going to be on a Thursday night. Yep. And then there's for some unknown reason, there's a Friday game in there somewhere along Kansas City schedule. And they got a Saturday game in there too. Every day of the week. Talk about no routine. Kansas City has no common routine that they can get into this year. But the Chiefs, y'all are hosting the Chiefs. Magic City will be busy Saturday night. What's the outcome here? Say it.
Dude, we started on 3.
Where is Lady E? Is she busy right now? Put up the bat signal, say it. Put the bat signal up.
I went out on a limb last year, and with the schedule we had last year, I talked the stuff I thought we talked. I thought we was ahead of the game, and we were not.
Say it. Put the bat signal up for Lady E right now. Right now. Put the bat signal up. I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
What? I'm just putting it out there, man. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm putting it out there.
0-3. Said you got y'all at 0-3. I got y'all at 1-2. I got y'all at 1-2 right now.
Oh, I got us at 0-3.
Okay, so here we go. Week 4 for Kansas City, right? Week 4 for the Atlanta Falcons right now. You have the New Orleans Saints at 1:00 in the Superdome. Guess what won't be being served? Won't be no Chick-fil-A. Okay, say it. What you got?
I think we beat New Orleans.
You're better.
This is our first game. This is our first win of the season. Will be against New Orleans, even though it's in the Superdome. I think we beat New Orleans in the Superdome. I think that because New Orleans has lost some of the older pass rushers on their defensive line. They do have some young guys that's coming in, but by week 4, them guys they're not gonna have enough experience on their belt to be totally successful. They may have periods of time where they may be better, maybe get those rushes in, and I think at this point of the season, almost one quarter in, I think that Mars realized that they screwed up. They screwed the puppy by not getting the defense in and by not addressing the offensive line. So I think they would already have pulled some people out, rotate some people in, and this would be the first game that they kind of play as a cohesive squad, and they go out and beat New Orleans.
Okay, well, you have y'all 0-3, and Raheem Morris is on the verge of getting fired in the first 4 games of the season, just depending on how bad you guys lose. I got y'all beating New Orleans to bring y'all record to 2-2 because you got to remember when it all comes down to it, this is a parity league. This is 100% even Steven type league. So I got y'all at 2-2 right now. Your next game is your second game versus division opponent. This is a Thursday night game coming off of a Sunday at 1:00 game for you guys. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming into the Superdome. You get to sleep in your own bed. It's a short week. What do you got here, Sid?
You're right. They still got Baker Mayfield at quarterback. So you're not scared of Baker Mayfield. They should have beat We should have won. We should have won instead of splitting with them last year. We should have won both of those games.
What's that you said? You said it should have.
We should have last year. I'm just saying
what you said.
Because we had a guy who I said if he come in and play, the season is over. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not calling no names. It is what it is. But I still think that we go in, we win this game here, and we're at this point we're 2-3 in the season because we not only won two division games. So
2-3 in the season.
Maybe
you said 2-3. You said 2-3. I got y'all winning this. I got y'all above 500 right now. I got y'all above 500 at 3-2.
Right.
3-2. Next, you have Carolina. Woo! Y'all get on the road here, Sid.
We at home on the road.
Y'all at home.
Y'all at home.
This is Sunday 4:25 kickoff. Sorry. No. This is your first road game. This is your first road game. No, second. It's your second road game. Okay, second road. Okay. Y'all only got 3 road games. Y'all got 3 road games the whole year. So
I think that it's a division game. I think it's going to be more competitive in this game than it was last year. I think that they're trying to surround the young man with some pieces and some targets, but the Carolina's not there yet. They're still missing some stuff that they need to make them successful. So in this first meeting, I think Atlanta wins. I think Atlanta wins this game, and they turn around and now they're 3-3. They're back at 500.
Okay. So you got them at 500 right now. So we're going to bring in HR because I know HR that had some fines to pass out already. HR, how are you? How you doing, lady?
I'm doing well.
Right. Okay.
How are you guys?
We are doing good right now. What we're doing, we are, say it while I catch Lady A up, you go ahead and make that emergency distress call that you need to do.
Yes, catch me up. What are we doing?
We are actually breaking down the Atlanta Falcons' unfair schedule right now. They have 3 home games. 3 away games. Okay, so week 1 they have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 2 they're at Philadelphia on a Monday night game, 8:15. Week 3 they host the Kansas City Chiefs at Sunday 8:12 prime time. Week 4. The New Orleans Saints come to town, 1:00 game. Week 5, they have a Thursday night game, Tampa Bay. At week 6, they play the Carolina Panthers in Carolina, 4:25 kick. Week 7 at home, as they will always be throughout their season, hosting the Seattle Seahawks. Week 8, they go to Tampa. That's probably their last home game of the year, away game of the year. That's a 1:00 kick. They host the Dallas Cowboys in week 9. At the New Orleans Saints in week 10, 1:00 game, both of those. Week 11, they travel to Denver, a 4:05 kick. Week 12 is the bye. Week 13, they host the Los Angeles Chargers. Week 14, they're at Minnesota, 1 p.m. kick. This is the game that Sayed should have gone to, but he said he had no interest in. It's a Monday night game in Vegas, 8:30. In Vegas. ATL Atlanta travels west to go to Vegas, so it's going to be off the chain out there. Week 16, they have the New York Giants coming in. Week 17, TBD, the Washington Commanders, and week 18, they finish up with the Carolina Panthers at home. So we are just looking over the schedule. Sayed is speaking so blasphemous, right, that I told him to make an emergency call to the closest Atlanta Falcon fans that I could think of, which was Lady E.
Yeah. So
she could talk some sense into him.
Perfect timing.
Sayed has them starting off a loss to Pittsburgh, a loss to Philly, a loss to KC. That's 0-3. Their first win versus the New Orleans Saints.
That's a tough schedule.
See?
You guys got a tough schedule.
What it is, my realism this year is coming in after last year. Last year, they let me down last year, so I'm going realism with this year. I'm not going hypothetical. I'm not saying I'm giving it to them straight.
Okay,
raw.
Lady A. So me and Sid, we giving raw. Okay, Sid, I hear you. Me and Sid have picked these games so far. We are actually on the Carolina Panthers. Sid, we're on the Carolina Panthers now.
No, we just did Carolina. Carolina was week 6.
I haven't made my pick for Carolina. So my pick for you guys with Carolina is absolutely a win. That's a win. So, Lady A, we're going to let you catch up. Week 1 versus Pittsburgh. What do you say that is for them?
They're gonna lose. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Week 2, Philly.
They're gonna lose. I'm sorry.
Week 3, KC.
They're gonna lose. I'm sorry.
Okay. Week 4, Atlanta. Atlanta hosts New Orleans.
The Saints.
Yep, the Saints.
They can win that one.
Oh, listen, you and Sid are doing the same thing here. You and Sid doing the same thing here. Both of y'all have
really?
these
He said win that one.
0-3. You guys have them 0-3 to start the
let's
season.
be real. Them first 3 games gonna bust them over the head.
Well, you better.
Sorry.
You better not mess around in OTAs, or you better not mess around in OTAs, and you better not mess around in training camp. You better get to the business, right?
They gonna get to the business, but let's be real here. Like you talking about Kansas City, first of all, come on now, like for real, big.
Okay.
What did Kansas City do their last game that they played in the NFL?
Oh, they won a Super Bowl.
Right.
Okay. And then what about the year before?
They won a Super Bowl.
Okay, so explain to me again.
They lost games during the regular season, though.
But okay, but they are definitely the Falcons. Who's y'all starting quarterback? Say it.
Kurt Kizzle.
Listen. This is what I know. I know that Kansas City started slow. And Doc has said this before. Doc has said sometimes you just sleepwalk your way through the regular season. Now,
so
I'm not saying that they beat
Kansas City is going to lose to the Falcons.
No, that's not what I said. What I said is,
they got things that you can do when you have these questions or less than favorable opinions on the outcome of a game. It's called betting.
Okay.
So I hope you put that bet in.
No, I really did pick Kansas City to win this, to win that game. Okay, let's pick up the pace a little bit, okay? So we got you with New Orleans, their first win. Tampa is their next game.
I feel like they got Tampa. They got Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we at Carolina.
At Carolina again, the second time? Yeah,
Carolina is the first. This is week six. Week 6 at Carolina.
So I think they got Carolina.
Okay, so all of us are gonna go. All right, so it'll go say it, Lady A, then me. All right, or say it, me, Lady A. We have week 7, Seattle Seahawks at the Seattle Seahawks. Say it. What do you got? Win, loss, tie. What do you got?
I think I don't remember how I did this. I wrote this down the other day and I misplaced it. I think we beat Seattle.
You think you beat Seattle? I think that they have a new coach as well. I think you guys beat Seattle coming from west to east. I think you win. Lady A.
Who's Seattle got for QB?
That's a good question. Gino, or is it Drew Lock? It's still Drew Lock?
It's Gino.
Well, right. We're gonna assume this.
Yeah,
Gino.
but who's 2?
It don't matter. Gino's on right now.
It can matter if Gino's not playing that day for whatever reason.
Well, let's assume that it's Gino. Right.
But who is their QB2?
I don't know right now. I think it's Drew Lock.
Okay. For me, that's a toss-up because we're going further into the season. I feel like you guys have the ability and the talent. It's just a matter of whether everything is gelling. So I'm with the big question mark. I say y'all got this, but that's with the big question mark.
Okay. So the next game is at Tampa, 1:00 Sunday. Say it.
We lose this game.
You lose in Tampa. I got you for a loss in Tampa as well.
I say they sweep
first.
Tampa.
Okay. Lady A for the sweep. All right. Lady A for the sweep. So you got it? You got everybody so far?
Well, I don't have everybody, but I'll go back and rehash later on.
I'm gonna need you to.
You only got you. You see how you did?
I got it.
No, I just wanted to recap.
We got the end of. We got plenty of time for the season to start. We record everybody. We good.
Okay, so we got the Dallas Cowboys coming to town. 1:00 kick on week 9. What do you got? Say it.
Say it again, Pick.
You got the Dallas Cowboys coming to week 9 at 1:00 kick. Yep.
Oh, that's a loss, player.
For who? The Falcons?
That's a loss for the Falcons.
Dang.
We taking the air right there. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna say this. Unless Dallas makes a whole bunch of changes to their scheme, I say you guys win this. Kirk is very familiar with the
Dallas Cowboys. He is. I literally believe y'all win this game as well. Dallas has done nothing to improve their roster this season. I got y'all beating the Dallas Cowboys because y'all have a tight end, and you kept saying. But the caveat being, you guys have a new Sam Howell is the backup quarterback now.
That's what I saw. I nodded my head when I saw Bruce say that, and I'm like, yes. How can I forget? But yes.
All right.
Week 9, I say we get a loss to the Cowboys.
Week 9. Okay, you got a loss. I got a win. Me and Lady A have a win.
Y'all picking the Falcons to beat?
Yeah, we say you. I mean, real talk. It's not even necessarily about your whole team. It's the fact that if Dallas hasn't made any changes, for this season, that number one is a lot of tape out on them, and Kirk knows the team. If they on the same stuff they've been on all this time, Kirk got it. He know how to beat them.
All right, there we go.
And
y'all know I'm not a big Kirk fan,
Right.
But let's be real. Call a spade a spade.
Okay, we got week 10, the New Orleans Saints. Did we do this one already?
No, this is week 10.
Week 10, the New Orleans Saints. You guys are at the Saints. We had you beating the Saints earlier.
I think we sweep the Saints this year. We're gonna take both games from the Saints.
I think the Saints head coach is in trouble. I think you guys sweep the Saints this year as well.
Yeah, I think we sweep the Saints this year.
I feel like it's gonna be a fluke game, and y'all gonna lose this one in New Orleans. I think y'all gonna split.
Okay.
This year.
So you guys are back to back on the road with New Orleans, and then you guys travel to Denver. Both of those games are Sunday, but the next one is 4:05 game when you guys play Denver. So say it, Denver at Denver, 4:05. What you got?
This is a tricky game right here, because we don't know how this quarterback is going to work early on for Denver. So it actually was a toss up for me. I wanted to call a W, but then I had to think about who they got on defensive line. They got defensive linemen that do get to the quarterback, proficiently, which is a weakness in our team. This is a hard one, man. I wanted to call a W, but without seeing how this team is playing early on, it's hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
But I went ahead and gave us a W for this game right here. It could go either way, only because they're looking at starting a rookie quarterback. It's a toss up. It's week 11. He's had chances to play. Unless he's hurt, he should at this point begin to show why they drafted him. For him to be the quarterback of the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
So I picked Denver. I picked Atlanta to win this game.
I got Atlanta looking ahead to their bye week at this point in time. You guys have been playing for 12 weeks straight, and you're on the road 2 weeks in a row, right? I got you guys making plans to go somewhere warm. So give me the L.
Okay.
So I have another big question mark. Said a lot of your concerns I share. I'm not sure that Denver will mesh well at that point yet. We don't know until it starts to happen, and still until the season starts. I have a W, but again with a big question mark next to it.
Dubs in the house.
Hey, Dubs.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Dub. All right, so we are at week 13 because your bye week is week 12. Week 13, the Atlanta Falcons host the Los Angeles Chargers. They're going from, west to east. 1:00 game early for them. Say it. What you got?
This is another team that's in the rebuild mode, even though they got Abear at quarterback. I know his name not Abear, but Loans
Herbert.
Loans a new one to say quarterback name was Abear. His name is not going to be Herbert to me. It's going to be Abear.
Okay.
Herbert, new quarterback, new system. It's a run first system, pass system later on. That's what he likes to bring to his teams. Whether or not that's what Harbaugh does. NFL, that's what he does. I mean, that's what he does. Whether or not it's going to work with this team in the NFL is a question mark. Question mark itself. But it's week 12. It's week 13. And we're coming off a bye week. We're traveling. This is a game we should win. Should win.
No, y'all not traveling. Y'all at home. They're traveling.
Yeah, at home.
That's even better. We should win this game because we're at home coming off a bye week. So give me the Falcons at home with that dub.
All right. So I got you guys winning this game as well. Just because West Coast teams coming east, that's my theory. I'm sticking with it. It works for me. Lady A, who you got?
So I have you guys winning. Again, I feel with the rest being at home, Chargers, we don't know where they're going to be right now. We don't know what's going on with them. So I have you guys winning this one.
All right. You got the Minnesota Vikings. You travel to Minnesota. 1:00 game here. Atlanta travel to Minnesota. Sid, who you got?
Nah, ordinarily, I would pick against them going against Minnesota. But Kirk Cousins gonna have a little funky chip on his shoulder, and he's gonna be out there slinging the rock. They're gonna let him throw the ball around. They're gonna let him throw the ball around. Yes, yeah, because sometimes NFL coaches are petty just like that. They want their players to be petty. Okay. Kirk Cousins gonna go out there throw for 500, still might lose, but it's gonna be a 50-50.
You got to win.
Not 500.
You got to win.
500.
He gonna throw 500. Because this is another team with a rookie quarterback. Give me the Falcons to win in Minnesota.
Yeah, but this is a rookie team with a rookie quarterback. Two outstanding wide receivers.
Right.
2 outstanding wide receivers. Now, this is after the trade deadline, so not sure if they can sign Justin Jefferson to the contract that he's going to want, because if you're going to have to trade him, it'll be this year that you need to trade him. But then they still have Addison, who's really, really good. I don't know what they have as far as a running game, because they didn't have a running game last year. But I got you guys losing this game.
Yeah. Okay.
Lady A.
So I feel like the Falcons will win, but Kirk Cousins is going to have the dirtiest uniform on the field. I feel like they are going to target him. They're going to, that's what people do. Like you said, a lot of times they're petty. So I do feel like Kirk Cousins is going to try to show out. I think it'll be a close game. I think he will have the dirtiest uniform. But I think I'll give it to Atlanta to back Kirk for his against his former team.
Okay. All right. Week 15, we got the hot Atlanta going to Las Vegas. All right. There's enough said right there. I wish I was in Atlanta. I wish I was in Vegas this week. This is probably, I can tell you what, if you in Atlanta this week, ain't no strippers going to be there.
Pick.
They going to Vegas that week.
Pick.
You're gonna get Frida with the cigarette burn.
Pick.
See it. Here it comes.
All right. Don't get no fine. Okay, we got to pick it on.
You already got one right here.
Okay, we're going out to Vegas. Vegas is still building. We at Atlanta get our first look at a guy. We know we didn't need him, but he was still out there. And Brock Bowers. we get a good look at him and see how well he's doing with Vegas. Vegas is still looking for a quarterback, a quality quarterback.
Yeah, they are.
Whether or not they can get the ball to Devontae Adams enough, to make him stay relevant is the answer. Now, I mean, he's bought all in. Now he said he's going all in with the new head coach. But I still think that Atlanta has enough to win this game. So this is one of the last few games I think Atlanta wins for the year. So give me the W right here.
Okay, I like to hear you say that, Sid, because you still got Washington coming. Absolutely, give me Atlanta winning this game, but the game is the secondary thing that's happening this weekend. Being in the club is number one. Going to the game is secondary. So, John, listen, John, I know you are a Commanders fan, but right now we're talking about the hot Atlanta Falcons traveling west to take on the Las Vegas Raiders in Vegas. John, if there's one game that you had to go see Atlanta play, would it absolutely not be this game? Would you not take take your wife out to Vegas? I mean, come on now. This is the game to go to if you are absolutely going to go to an Atlanta Falcons game. Lady A, go ahead.
Pick.
Yes.
This is for you.
Again? Only thing I said was the game is secondary. The clubs are going to be banging. Do you know 2 Chainz is going to be at some show? He's going to have a show in Vegas. Do you not understand that Usher is going to grace the stage again in Vegas because all of his fans from Atlanta is going to be out there? You understand what's in Vegas?
So, I'm just going to say this. Vegas did me dirty just recently. So
boy.
I am going to go with Atlanta. Shout out to the lady who works at the airport in Vegas who didn't think I was supposed to be in first class when I was. So I'm going with Atlanta.
First off, they should already know that anytime you fly, you're in first class. Even when I fly, you get my points and you're still in first class. I don't get it. But
I'm just saying, like, when people kind of side eye you and then they look at your boarding pass and they like, oh. So shout out to the lady. So I'm going with Atlanta for that game.
Okay, great. Next, said you have the New York Giants coming to Atlanta. What you gonna do?
Bringing in a couple more homeboys, coming home to hot Atlanta to show again, players that we didn't have an opportunity to get, we never paid attention to anyway. Ojulari gets to come home. He gets to come home to Georgia. He gets to play against the hometown team. I think that Washington would be fighting for a position at that time. I'm sorry, New York would be fighting for a position at that time. It's too far ahead right now. And I think the Giants win this game in Atlanta.
Well, John disagrees. He says that Atlanta's going to destroy the Giants. John, the one thing that the Giants have never had is wide receivers. They did draft one. This is probably where we see him go off on their secondary just a little bit, but I don't think they have enough to keep up in the fight. So give me Atlanta winning this game. And
they drafted another tight end, right, to go alongside of board.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just so you know. Okay.
So, I don't know what you think. Giants are one of those can't get right teams. Okay? Every once in a blue moon, they good. But then outside of that, nah. So, I'm going to go ahead and take Atlanta with this game.
Yep. See, minus Saquon right there. Minus Saquon with Daniel Jones equals L. Yep, that's what they do. Next, we had the Washington Commanders traveling.
What? Lady A did not say that.
Lady A.
Lady A did not say that.
No, that's the score to Dallas. That's the score of the
I know.
Dallas OKC.
But Lady A did not say that.
No, actually, I don't think she was tapped. I think she really knows the score. Tapped. I don't know if she knows the score. Next, we got week 17. Right. The Atlanta Falcons travel their last road game to Washington to take on the Commanders. The time is TBD right now. Lady A will be in the building. What do you say, Sid?
Okay. I had said that every rookie quarterback we should beat. I said that last year, and it was disappointing that we lost to a few rookie quarterbacks last year. I think Jaden Daniels may be different this year, but I still think he's beatable. The thing is, Washington has more offensive threats at wide receiver than Atlanta does DBs, especially when they bring that boy in from Ohio State. We're not going to call his name live on the radio, on TV right now, on schedule. Anyway, on the podcast. And he's a liability. And he's been a liability since he's been on the squad. I mean, it is what it is. And I think too much power, too many wide receivers and tight ends to fit a scheme where the dude already likes to throw the ball against a team that struggles to stop the pass. I think that Washington win this game.
That's old Washington that struggled to stop the pass. That's old Washington. So let me tell you this. By this time, Dan Quinn's defense, I'm sorry, not Dan Quinn's defense, but Joe Witt Jr.'s defense is in full attack mode. I think they playing with no rules and reckless abandon. I'm not saying that we are going to make the playoffs, but this is week 17, and I'm saying we're hovering around missing the playoffs. Give Washington the win here. Lady A.
So Atlanta's coming back to Washington to play us. The last time Atlanta played us in Washington, and I was there, we won against Atlanta in the rain. That was a nasty game, too. I think that Washington will beat Atlanta in the rain. Write this down just in case
another Brown
really do rain.
Right.
Write this down just in case it really rain.
Sound like somebody else know here trying to conjure up some rain.
So the last game you have the Carolina Panthers coming to Atlanta to close out the season. Say it. What do you say?
I said that Atlanta loses this game. I think that Carolina gets it together enough to win a game they shouldn't win and possibly cost Atlanta the division and a playoff spot. Atlanta loses game, ends the season at 9-8.
All right. John says Washington always finds a way to beat Atlanta, from too legit to quit, coming to the screen to halt the last season. Last year, Deron got a tip. We y'all know what happened there, right? Of course. I have Atlanta beating Carolina. Carolina picking in the top 5 this season coming up. I got them picking in the top 5. Lady A.
Said, I don't know what you see in Carolina. I have you guys beating Carolina. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in the Panthers. So I haven't believed in the Panthers since Sir Topham Hat was there. So y'all know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He like to wear his little top hats and stuff. So I don't believe in them. So I have Atlanta winning this game as well.
Okay, so I got us at 9-8. Listening to y'all.
Right there.
Listening to y'all. You know, we like 11-6. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm gonna take it. But listen to y'all, we like 11-6. Mine, we 9-8.
Well, I don't think it was 11-6 for me, but it was because some of the games you had them winning, I said they were gonna lose. So
exactly.
What?
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Okay. All right.
Pick what you're drinking.
I'm really gonna
water.
Go this down.
That sounds like a whole lot.
No, it's clear. It's water.
He said it's clear.
It's water. Okay, so we got to speed it up because we're at the 50 mark already. We'll probably go to like 8:30 tonight or 9:30 you guys' time, right? Now we're going to get into the big kahuna right here. We're going to get into the Washington Commanders schedule for 2024. Do you like how Washington's spelled right there, Lady A? She's not saying anything. Okay, but Washington's spelled pretty uniquely right there. Okay, let's look at these games. Okay, I'm going to give you all of them real fast, and then we'll run them down. We start off the season at 4:25 at Tampa Bay. Week 2, we have the New York Giants. We host New York Giants 1 o'clock game at in Washington or in Maryland because it's not FedEx Field anymore. Week 3, we go to Cincinnati. That is a Monday night game, 8:15 at Cincinnati. Week 4, we are at Arizona, 4:05 game Sunday. Week 5, Cleveland comes in. We know what happened the last time they did. This is a Sunday 1:00 game. Then we travel to Baltimore. Holla at Lady A if you need tickets. The Washington Commanders at Baltimore is a 1:00 game, so 95 is going to be a parking lot. Week 7, we host the Carolina Panthers at 4:05. Week 8, we host the Chicago Bears at 1 p.m. Sunday. Week 9, 1:00 at the New York Giants. Week 10, 1:00, we host the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 11, at Philadelphia, Thursday Night Football, 8:15. Week 12, we host the Dallas Cowboys, 1 p.m. game, Sunday. Week 13, we host the Tennessee Titans. JC will be in the house, Lady A, so we got to make sure we send him some love. That is a 1:00 game, Sunday. Okay. Week 14 is the bye week. Week 15, we travel to New Orleans. This is where all of Washington heads down 95, and we party in New Orleans and the Bayou. That's a 1:00 game. Week 16, we host Philly, 1:00 game Sunday. Week 17, TBD, we host Atlanta Falcons. And week 18, we travel to Dallas and knock the Cowboys. We get them ready for their playoff drought again. So there we have our full schedule. Now let's attack it one by one with the little quickness, okay? With a little quickness here. All right. Water isn't clear. Water isn't the only clear drink. Man, if y'all had smell-o-vision, this is water. It came out of a bottle. Matter of fact, hey, guess what?
I'm sure it did come out of a bottle.
Oh, here's the bottle. This is like my second bottle because I am going out tonight, so I got to get my water now.
Oh,
okay. Get my water now. I'm gonna drink my water now, right?
John,
okay. Lady, he said clear doesn't mean water. It's water. Trust me. Getting it in now. All right, here we go. Lady A, you're gonna lead us off, followed by Sid, and I'm gonna finish it up. Okay, that's the order we're gonna go in.
Okay, wonderful.
All right. Let's start with Tampa. 4:25 kickoff at Tampa to start the season. How do we start? Win or loss?
All right. So I think this is easy. Washington wins.
Say
it. I think game 1 is going to be a loss.
I'm going to go Washington wins. No one knows what our defense or our offense is going to look like. Tampa has no clue what to study for. Give us a win. Week 2. We host the New York Giants. It's our opening game, FedEx Field, right here. The New York Giants come into play. We lost the New York Giants twice last year. What do we do this year, Lady A?
I feel as though, again, we'll take that W. We don't normally play them this early, and they won't be ready for anything that we have. The only time I can truthfully say, like, oh, our division, someone in our division definitely going to have us. It's normally not the Giants, number one. But number two, the Giants, they don't know what we have unless they have a spy out there or something. They don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. So I think we're going to catch them off guard. And we got their number. They don't have ours. So.
Say it.
So you're going with the win now? Is that what you're saying, Lady?
Yep. She said yes.
Okay.
She says
real quick. I think it's week 2. You're right. Not really, because we've already seen the offense of this guy before. All he does now, he has different weapons to go with his offense. So we've seen it already. I think that you rebound from the loss of Tampa Bay and you guys win this game.
I think the first home game with our fans, our new quarterback, give us a W. All right, week 3. Week 3, we head to Cincinnati to take on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. This is a Monday night game. Lady A, what's up?
So This is not going to be a home game.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to be honest with you. We have the ability to beat them. But for some reason, even though this is a new team, I feel like that Monday night game is going to hurt us. I think we're going to lose, and we're going to lose. We're going to lose, and we're going to lose close.
We're going to lose and lose close. Okay. Say it.
Yeah.
I agree. I think Joe Burrow and this offense is going to create a lot of problems. They saw unless they have someone to replace what was the guy's name y'all drafted last year at cornerback?
Emmanuel Forbes.
Forbes. So unless Forbes has had a step up from last year to this year, they already know that he's a liability. So they may pick up him early and often. Find some way to end him for him to end up on one of these highly touted wide receivers and give y'all a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys lose this game in Cincinnati.
Okay. I'm going to address a couple of things. We do have a new defensive staff.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a defensive staff that has coaches on it that have never coached on a pro level before, a friend of a friend. We have Ken Norton Jr. on our staff, linebacker coach. We have I cannot remember his name. I just blanked on his name, our secondary coach. And these guys put people in positions to excel. They don't play, just let the person catch the ball in front of you. So Forbes with Dan Quinn and Joe Witt Jr., I believe they could fix him because Darryl Green said he could be fixed in 10 minutes. Right. And I believe Darryl knows what he's looking at. As far as us playing Cincinnati, we don't know if Joe Burrow is going to be healthy or not. I believe that our defensive line, our linebackers will put enough pressure on Joe Burrow where he'll think that we have 13 players on the field, which we probably will need all 13 of them to get a victory. Lady A, not because it's Monday night, but because it's Cincinnati, give us the loss.
All right.
All right. Week 4. Lady A, you want to go to Arizona?
I'm sorry, what now? Do I want to go to Arizona?
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I'm gonna put something in the chat right now, right? I'm gonna put something in the chat.
Okay, right. Give me the info. You know, I'll hop on a plane now. But I feel like for the 29th, September 29th, I think that we will beat the Cardinals.
You say y'all beat the Cardinals?
Lady A did not say that.
Oh, Lady A didn't say that?
She didn't say that.
You say y'all beat the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we beat them.
Say it. What you got?
I agree. It's a revenge game. You get the old head coach. You get the old head coach going back to Arizona. He's gonna try to make him look bad. Put
us down for 3 W's. Put us down for 3 W's right there.
Mm-hmm.
The next game we got the next game we have the Cleveland Chiefs. I'm sorry, the Cleveland Browns. Oh my God, the Cleveland Browns come into town in week 4. It's a 1:00 game. We saw what happened the last time that we was here, but the thing about this is we don't have Ron Rivera, a coach that doesn't know what's going on, a coach that's checked out, right? We have a coach that's dialed in, Dan Quinn, a coaching staff that is fully engaged and understand the magnitude of what's going on. This is week 5. This is week 5 of the NFL season. Right now, you should know exactly who your team is. You should know this. Lady A, what you got?
I mean, I always look at Cleveland as a bless your heart type of team. I got us winning that one.
All right, say it.
I got you guys taking an L. I think Cleveland brings back enough power with Watson being back and those wide receivers, and a chance of week 5 that Nick Chubb start playing. So Nick Chubb is a difference maker on the offense, with them being able to run the ball and pass the ball with him playing.
All right, it's a Georgia Bulldog thing for you, and I get it. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm with John. John said I believe we can beat Deshaun Watson. We should have beat Deshaun Watson. He looked pretty average, and he's coming back off of injury. Joe Flacco may be the backup. We may see Joe Flacco in this game. I believe that our defense will contain Deshaun Watson. I think we do lose this game by a field goal.
You think we'll lose?
By a field goal. All right. This is the black and blue division that we're playing against this year, and that's the first. No, that's the second team in the black and blue division that we will have to. No, that's the second one that we will have to play. This is the first one. Here comes the second one. The Baltimore Ravens, 1:00 game at Baltimore. Lady A.
I hate to say it, but I feel like we're gonna take an L on this game. Battle of the Beltway. We beat them when we have the Battle of the Beltway in preseason. We'll beat them preseason. In preseason. Right. So this is the regular season. So I feel like we're going to go ahead and take an L here. I don't want to, by all means, surprise me. Prove me wrong. I would love that. But I feel like we're going to take the L.
Okay. Say it.
I'm going to agree with Lady A. I think Baltimore coming off of the Super Bowl, that run toward the Super Bowl last year, and it just shorted in the conference was it the conference title? Yeah, the conference title game against a hot a Kansas squad with Tay on them. So yeah, I think y'all lose this game.
Okay, so I was right the first time. This is our third black and blue division game because we played the Bengals, we played the Cleveland Browns, and now we're playing the Baltimore Ravens. This is the first time we get embarrassed. This is the first game that we get embarrassed on. Good thing that it is at a 1:00 slot. But, where some other things could happen. But this is a game that I believe that Lamar, he does whatever he wants to us in this game. And there's going to be nothing that we can do. Say it. What's the one weakness that you said Dan Quinn's defense has?
Tight ends.
Tight end. Do they not have one of the best tight ends in Baltimore?
Sure
and Andrews? They do. And then they did. And then last year they went out and got Isaiah Likely, right? They got Isaiah Likely, another young, speedy wide receiver. What's up, Teddy E? And then they got Zay Flowers, and they got Lamar, and they got a host of running backs that can break, So this is the first time that we get embarrassed, and they have a stout defense as well. And this is week 6 of the NFL season. Yeah, we get embarrassed this game. But we bounce back because the following week we have the Carolina Panthers coming to town. Lady A, we got a win or loss.
Y'all already know what I said. How I just said it when we were talking about Atlanta and their games. I am not a Carolina believer. I do not believe the Panthers are going to do well this year, and I say we take that W.
All right.
I think they're still struggling. He does have pieces around him, but I think he's still struggling. I'm the same. I think Carolina takes an L in this game. I'm sorry, you guys win this game. Carolina takes another L.
Right.
All right. So put us down for 3 W's right there. I believe we beat them as well.
Now this next game between the Chicago Bears, it's going to be an interesting game. The fact is, you got the number 1 overall quarterback and player of the last draft who you replaced for a quarterback who you thought was a future. You surrounded this guy with more offensive linemen and wide receivers than he already needed. You brought in a few more running backs. So this is Chicago is going to be a curious team this year of ups and downs for them. So it's hard to tell how they're going to work, but they may work, they may survive, they may do well. But then they could also struggle and do bad and prove, Justin Fields right, they don't care another quarterback. But I guess we'll wait and see.
Say it. I love it. Thank you for catching that for me real fast, Lady A. How you got the Chicago game going? This is the Chicago game is the next one versus, with Caleb Williams. We have the first and second pick in the draft right here facing off. What do you got?
So I'm not, y'all know there are certain teams I just, and the Bears is one of them. I do feel that the team is much better than what they have been lately. Y'all gonna get mad at me. But I'm gonna go. First of all, I'm gonna say that Vegas is definitely gonna have us losing this game. Just because they hate us. And this would be one of those moments where I would say I'm gonna go for the tie. And the reason why I'm saying that is because either the Commanders are gonna come up from behind and get real close to winning.
You should find yourself for that.
Or hold on, they're gonna come up from behind and get real close to winning.
And you repeated it.
Or they're gonna win at the very last moment. This is going to be a close game. Very close.
Say it. Who you got? Lady A, you got 2 fines.
I get a fine.
It's a battle. It's a battle of a battle of quarterback.
Yes.
A first round quarterbacks. Give me. You know what? Y'all gonna beat the Bears. You playing at home? I'm gonna give you guys a win.
You think it's gonna be close, Sid?
Yes.
I do too.
I think that shellacking we took last year. I think that shellacking we took last year when our defense was just standing around and our offense only had like 4 plays in the first quarter or whatever. Yeah, I think that shellacking was pretty much what's about to happen.
Good point, John. Good point. Montez Sweat. That's going to be a problem for us.
What's happening, Chris Rally?
Whatever, Chris.
Bears going to smack them like they did last year. I believe that's what's going to happen again. But I think it's going to be a closer game. I think it's going to be a closer game. So give us an L there. And, John, don't forget Montez Sweat, revenge game. You're absolutely right, John. So week 9 here, we got the New York Giants. We're at the New York Giants in week 9. Still, they don't have Saquon. They do have Malik Nabers, another good wide receiver. Daniel Jones has beaten us with no wide receivers, right? Lady A, what do you expect here? 1 o'clock game as well.
All right, so this is the NFC East. NFC East. And we either sweep the Giants or we split them. Or they sweep us. Well, no. This year, coming up, we either sweep or split. They're not sweeping us. This one right here, I feel like we'll take the win, but it's going to be close. They're going to try to win this game.
They better try to win every game because their head coach's job.
No, they don't. They don't always try to win every game. Let's be real. This is the Giants. I'm no shade, but let's be real. They do not try to win every game, and it shows in their record. Some seasons.
So we got to. What do we have? A win or a loss here?
Huh?
We got to win.
For me, I say win, but it's gonna be close.
All right, say it.
You're playing in New York. I'm gonna give y'all a
in New York. In New York.
Get an L for that one, bro. I'm giving y'all.
We got an L. Dave gives us an L. All right. I'm with John. We haven't swept the Giants in quite a long time. The Giants is everyone's like they get up for Philly, they get up for the Cowboys, but the Giants is literally our measuring stick, and we haven't measured up in quite a while. So I think this year we sweep the Giants. I want to give us a 3-point loss here. But we sweep the Giants.
Hold on, Pick. I gotta disagree with you. They're not our measuring stick. We had one season in particular. We swept them. We were absolutely awful. They went on to win the Super Bowl that same year that we swept them. So we can't say that. If that's the case, if that's our measuring stick, the Giants can sweep us all day long. That's fine.
But they swept us last year, and can you name a wide receiver that they had last year?
But that's not what I'm sitting here talking about.
But what I'm telling you is
the Giants as a measuring stick. Because
what I'm saying is you can't name a top 5. You can't name a wide receiver that they've had that is of any value. But they swept us last year, and the only person that they had on their offense was Saquon Barkley. But their defense played like they were.
But what I'm saying,
their defense played as if it was amazing.
That's not our measuring stick. If we sweep them,
no. When I say they are our measuring stick, is because literally everyone wants to get hype about us playing the Cowboys, or it's Dallas week, or we play Philly this week. The Giants have been literally quietly kicking our ass for the last 5 years. They don't tell nobody they coming. They just show up, take their belt off, and give us a whooping,
truthfully,
and then go back to New
everybody's
York.
been doing that to us for the last 5 years.
This year, what I'm saying is this year here, right here, we have, again, coaches that pay attention, coaches that coach to win, coaches that put their players in the best position to win so that they can do well. I believe that we will sweep the Giants, but I'm saying you can't overlook them. You cannot just be like, oh, it's the Giants. No, this is not that Detroit team, which we can't even do that no more, right? Because Detroit was
said that they
a
were
couple of field goals away from. Yeah, so yeah, we should definitely beat the brakes off of the Giants this year. So I think that's 3 W's that we had. Is that 3 W's? Or say that's 2 W's and an L?
No, said was like, nah.
Okay. Next, we have our final team from the Black and Blue division, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know one person that already has bought tickets for this game. Should we name her?
You can go ahead and name her. You know, she told me when our away opponents came out. She said, hey, I know you're going to do that game. Hit me up. So she was one of the first people I let know. Hey,
Steeler Queen Coco will definitely be in the house at this game.
She will be there.
And you know that Steeler Queen Coco will be on First String Podcast Saturday night before this game. So just tell her to book it. And I'm here for it. I'm here for her to act the fool that whole day. So Steeler Queen Coco will be here. Pittsburgh Steelers will be in the house. The Terrible Towels will be waved. But hopefully you guys do not do the wrong thing and sell your tickets so that we can still have that thing burgundy and gold instead of black and gold the way it was the last time. Your boy Brown was in the end zone twerking. It ain't that type of party. Lady A, what you got here?
I actually have the same take that John does. When we don't play Pittsburgh often,
we don't.
But when we play them, their fans absolutely hate us. They absolutely hate. We are the team that will have their number, even though we're doing terrible. We will break their streak. We will do all kinds of things. So I have us with a big W, providing the Steelers with an L. And y'all know I ain't got nothing against that team because their coach is, that's Mike Epps Sr., Mike Epps. So, but we taking that W. We winning.
That's your boy.
Wait, let me jump on here. It was last year. Stop thinking about last year. They did something that neither one of our teams. They did something neither one of our teams did.
Right.
They went out and addressed the offensive line. They got a center. They got another tackle.
Yeah.
This is week 10. By week 10, they professionals. They running the ball. They passing the ball. Y'all are not going to win this game in Pittsburgh. In Washington, I probably gave you a shot. In Pittsburgh,
no, we in Washington.
We in. Yeah, say it. Come on, man.
Say we in Washington.
Yeah, Pittsburgh come to us.
Put it down wrong, dog. Wait a minute. Let me see.
No, Pittsburgh come to us. Say it.
Yeah, we going to that. I'm gonna be at that game at home.
Yeah, y'all still taking it. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Say it. It didn't. It really didn't matter. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what.
I stressed it out. I don't know why I put an ad on that. I thought he said.
Until you do right by me.
Y'all still gonna take
you gotta look at the history of the teams. Sometimes it's not even about what they have and who they playing at that moment. In 2020, we won our division and we weren't above 500. But guess what we did? We broke their streak. They were undefeated. We broke their streak.
Well, this is a different year. It's a different year,
but it can happen, is what I'm saying.
I think the fact that they got Justin Fields and Russell Wilson there, they'll have better quarterback play. You're forced to, and they're going to be a run first team. We know that they addressed the offensive line.
Sure did.
I think Najee Harris is going to have his best year ever as a pro. He has no choice but to run hard and run fast.
Because they didn't pick up his option.
Right. So he has to have a great year. I think that our defensive line, they're going to need to dress all 11 of them, 17, 13 of them, because they're going to get a load coming at them. So Pittsburgh with the W. All right. Our next game is at the Philadelphia Eagles. So we take the whole state of Pittsburgh on in 2 weeks, week 11. This game is on Amazon Prime, a Thursday night game. Jalen,
give me the date of this game. Give me the date. What's the date? What date?
November 14th.
November 20th.
Cold.
It is November 14th.
Then I do it. Okay, this one.
It don't matter where it's gonna be because both areas are cold during that time.
I just want to make sure I know it's cold outdoors. Yeah. This is an early game during the summer. You can slide by, so mistakes can be made. That's all my point. Go ahead. I'm in there.
All right, Lady A. We almost beat Philly twice last year. We almost is only close. Close is only good for horseshoes.
What
right?
Brandy say? Pick. What Brandy say?
What Brandy say? She say
Brandy say almost doesn't count.
Almost doesn't count.
So almost didn't count. I don't care what is being said about the almost. Because in our division, we can beat them and we can be horrible. And I don't know how me and John on the same wavelength today. And I said Mike Epps for a reason, because it's Mike Epps because his name is Mike and his last name's Epps. He's just the big brother. But for the Eagles, I think we don't do well in prime time. I don't know if that's like a curse on our team or something, but we don't do well in prime time. I think that this game is not ours. And it's going to be in Philly. I'm not going to Philly for a primetime game. Not doing it. And then for those who are fans of both teams, y'all know why. Like I don't want to be. I want to make it to work the next day and not be stuck in Philly. So I won't be there, but I think that Philly got this game.
All right, Sid.
I'm going to disagree with Lady A in this one. I think you guys go in there and shock Philly. It's after week 10. Until Philly show me they can win games after week 10, that's important because they didn't do it last year. They're gonna have to show me they have the fortitude to come out and fight and stay alive and fight to the end of the season. Defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator last year was disappointed with the plays that they called, the things they executed along the way. So defensively, it's going to be interesting to see how your defense works. But I think Washington wins this game in Philly.
Okay. All right. Listen, I gave us a win at home versus Philly. I'm going to give us the L versus Philly here. Our next game is we host the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday, November 24th. We host them Sunday, November 24th. Lady A, this is week 12.
We got this game.
We got Dallas at home.
I mean, it's not when it comes to our division games, there's no rhyme or reason. There's never a rhyme or reason for our division. So we got this game. The 24th is ours. They can win the following week. They're going to have a short week, but they can win the following week. They don't play us. They can win on their Thanksgiving game, but we got them on the 24th. We'll give them something to play about, for the following week.
All right, got you. Say it.
I got you guys winning this game against Dallas.
John says he has a sweep in Dallas.
It's a division game, man. You guys play weird in division games. I think you guys have a chance. Y'all gonna be playing in Dallas.
No, in Washington.
At the end of the season.
I mean, y'all be playing in Washington. I'm looking at it. Y'all be playing in Washington. I got to read on. Y'all gonna be playing in Washington. It's gonna be indoors. So for Dan, it's gonna give me a chance to play on a fast track. So I think y'all win this game.
Outdoors, but we got you.
Outdoors.
Yeah, we got you.
I think Dallas. I'm still thinking indoors.
It's Dallas week as Dan Quinn, Joe Witt Jr. playing against a team that they know well, that didn't improve anything this season. I think we beat Dallas as well. Week 13, 1 o'clock game, we host the Tennessee Titans. Week 13, we host the Tennessee Titans. This team is our one opponent from the AFC that no one else had, or that, we don't play this whole division. We just play this one team. So, Lady A.
Yeah, the only problem that I ever felt about us playing the Titans is gone.
Derrick Henry.
So I have us winning that game.
Who plays for Baltimore.
Yep.
Okay. Say it.
I as well. Tennessee got rid of too many people, too many important people. I think you guys win this game.
All right. I got us beating Tennessee as well. I got our friend JC doing well. So, hopefully he can get some shine, some carries here and there. But we got Levi. Oh, and do not forget that Tennessee has a gang of brand new wide receivers. They got D-Hop, who's there. They got Ridley, who's there, and they drafted another wide receiver this year. So they are absolutely giving their quarterback all the tools that they need to air it out. But I still got us beating them. Week 14 is our bye, and then we travel to New Orleans. Lady A is going down to the Bayou State, I've been told. Don't look for her, though.
Who told you I was going?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that part.
Then people say don't look for it, though. What?
Don't look for Lady A. She will be in the building, though.
So, the Saints. I got us winning that game. I got us going down to the Bayou. There will, not saying that Lady A is going to be there, but I know firsthand that there is supposed to be a takeover in New Orleans.
There's always a takeover in New Orleans, Vegas, takeover Atlanta,
in New Orleans.
takeover.
I know many people that are already getting that together. So I feel like the energy will be high. The support will be there for the Commanders. And I think we have that W.
All right, say it.
I as well. I think you got to beat New Orleans. Going in and taking care of the Carboy. I think you guys beat New Orleans.
I don't think Carr's going to be the quarterback by the time we play New Orleans. I think they're whoever it is will be playing. I think we go into the Superdome, and I think we come out with the victory, and all fans are happy on the way back to Washington or to the DMV. Week 16, we play the Philadelphia Eagles at home. Week 16, we play the Philadelphia Eagles at home, 1 o'clock game here. Lady A.
I got us winning that one. I have us splitting with the Eagles, and that we win that one. It's a 1 o'clock game. It's, I have us doing well in that one. We may even sweep them, but I know that this one at home is one that we will win.
All right, say it.
No, I'm gonna let it. It's a split. I thought you guys would win the first one, but I think you lose this game here. So I got Philly winning. You guys losing this game.
All right, I got us beating Philly as well because we are splitting with Philly this year. And then, all right, now say it's about to give us real loyalty right here. We have Week 17, TBD. The Atlanta Falcons come home. This is our last home game of the season. Lady A, what you got here?
Okay, like I said before when we covered the Falcons, I have Washington winning this game. It may even rain like it did the last time we hosted the Atlanta Falcons. If so, I'll be there. But I'll remember I told y'all I'm not going to be sitting in that rain. But that was a nasty game the last time we played them here. And that may follow suit, but we'll still end up with that W like we did before.
Okay, say it. This is your one shot, bro.
Oh, I said earlier, I'm not changing my pick. I picked earlier that Atlanta would lose this game and that Washington would win. I'm not changing that. I think Washington will win this game.
I think Kirk Cousins comes back and John Allen, Daron Payne. I think they finished the job. Remember, Daron Payne hit him last year, and he said it hurt, and he was all beat up. Right? I think we finished the job on him this year, and this is going to help speed up the Michael Penix Jr. Playing time scenario right here. So yeah.
We do not wish injury on that young man.
No, but I'm just telling you, Kirk ain't gonna finish his game.
The Penix experiment, you mean?
Yeah, it ain't gonna be an experiment. Once he get in the game, he ain't going out.
That's on them. So, $90 million dead cap. They can't trade him. They can't do nothing.
3 W's. No, but you can put him on the bench. You can put him on the bench, though.
I'm just saying.
That's an expensive bench ornament.
Yeah.
You got to do you.
90 million this year, 65 next year. Dead cap. They can't do nothing with it. Can't move it. Ain't nobody taking it.
You get to look at it.
It's gonna sit on you like a weight. Throw you out into the seat. There you go. Drift to the bottom.
All right, we got it. You get to look at him though. You get to look at him. To look at your rookie because Kurt is hurt. So you get a real good look at your rookie.
Expecting to make it rain.
Kurt. All right. We finished the season at Dallas. At the Times TBD. Lady A, the Cowboys usually do very well during the season, and they fade coming down the stretch and get into the playoffs and lose their first week. So my question to you is, do we help them get ready for the playoffs with a loss, or do we lose in Dallas?
Well, one thing that I want to remind everyone, it wasn't that long ago, we all had a conversation about all 4 teams from the NFC East getting into the playoffs. Just because we played them in the last game of the season doesn't mean that they won't make it to the playoffs. So regardless of what happens in this game, if they're in playoff contention, we are helping them prepare, whether they win or lose. With that said, I feel like we will win this game. We usually play them the last game of the season, but we usually play them here. I feel like we're going to warm up and go out to Dallas and play ball. It is indoors, like Seth was talking about earlier. It's indoors, and it's a warmer climate. I feel like we're going to go out there and we're going to play ball and we're going to get the W. So that's my take on it.
All right, say it. What do we do with Dallas?
Nah, this is a loss, man. It's the last game of the season. Y'all rookie quarterback is gassed. He done made a million mistakes he's gonna make. He got him on. You got him on a top pitch count. Y'all run the ball more. You pass the ball. I think you gotta lose this game.
I don't know what defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator you think we have, but we have not 1, but 2, maybe 3 former head coaches on our offensive side of the ball. Let me dig into that a little bit more. I'll have that answer for you guys on Tuesday. But I do know that we do have this one guy, Anthony Lynn, who's our run game coordinator. Do you think he's going to let Kingsbury just go past happy with this quarterback? I don't think so.
Is Kingsbury the offensive coordinator?
He is.
Thank you.
But will Anthony Lynn pick him up over his head and body slam him to the ground?
I'm just saying. All right, I'm just saying.
Hey, what are we talking about?
Our offensive coordinator not being pass happy. Let me get back to it. Give us in Dallas with Ezekiel Elliott back, the Cowboys not improving their roster. Everyone's ready to blame Dak Prescott. We just help them. We just help them out with that, and we do what John said and sweep the Cowboys. He said, "I bet you won't light a match over that drink."
I mean,
give me a matter of fact. I'm telling y'all like this. This is water. Why do y'all not believe Pick? This is water. This is nothing but.
You want me to tell you what your record is, Lady A?
You said what?
You want me to tell you what your record's supposed to be after these picks?
What? According to my pick?
You're 13-4. Pick is 12-5. I'm 9-8.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
the only realistic person on this podcast.
No.
Wait. Define realistic, because if they go 13-4 in the season, then what?
I'm just saying.
Say it. Don't do that.
13-4.
Say it. Don't do that.
Let me tell you
Listen,
something.
say it. Hold on.
Say it. This is already a shot in the dark. The season hasn't started, and y'all know I base most of my stuff off of what I see in the OTAs. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. This is a joke, a game, or whatever.
This is way too. Yep, this is a way too early. That's what this is. This is a way too early type deal. So we're supposed to predict 19-0 right now, Super Bowl champs. Everybody should feel this way, right? Every team should feel this way. Washington 10 wins. Washington 10 wins at best this year. Listen.
See,
I'm gonna tell you as I look,
Bruce, for bringing the sanity back in here with you.
No, look, I'm gonna tell you as I sit here.
I had your team winning a lot of stuff too, because all we base it off of is the talent that exists on the team.
Let me see this to end.
That's all we could do is the talent that exists on the team.
This is crazy. I'm just saying. It's just way too early. This is what everybody's supposed to feel right now. Oh, look at the schedule. Schedule came out. Oh, this will win. We playing the schedule game. That's all we doing. We will pick these games during the regular season. Week
one, I might change.
And the championship belt will be on the line. Mm-hmm. Right, Said?
Excuse me?
A championship belt will be on the line.
Yeah, I put a belt up. That's fine.
The championship belt will be on the line. So true.
Let's not forget Said, who's always doing amazing at the beginning of the season.
Hey. It's the consistency that win the game. Me. It's the consistency that wins the game.
Hey, listen. What y'all need to know is this: Pick ain't going nowhere without that belt this year.
You said Pick what?
Pick ain't going nowhere without that belt this year.
Oh, okay. Pick, you always at the bottom. I don't know why you be talking trash.
First off, don't disrespect my authority like that. Because I went undefeated. I went undefeated in the playoffs. I went undefeated in the playoffs.
Pick, we talking about regular season.
That's the playoffs, man. You can only do it in the playoffs, man. You gotta be the big.
Go first. Give me Houston money line. Andy Reid knows how to win a first round playoff game at home. He knows how to take care of business. I like the Chiefs money line here. I think that Green Bay, I like Green Bay plus the 7. So give me Green Bay plus the 7 here. This is absolutely what I'm doing as well. I'm going Lions money line right here. I think the over under set at 37. I think the Bills can cover that by themselves. Give me the over. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have had to win their way in. The Philadelphia Eagles limped their way in. You can't get me on this one. Give me Tampa Bay Buccaneers plus the 3. So just give me give me Baltimore money line. Give me San Fran money line. Team. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying we don't need to see it all. We just know that one of us is coming into the season hot. That's all we need to know. Is that one of us is coming in the season hot. John, that's why I'm playing the real. Because this dude is coming in the season. There you go, Bruce. I was just about to update us on that right there. Lady A, you muted? No, you're not. Why she look like she in a panic? Check your settings. You got to check your settings.
I'm sorry.
It is.
We didn't count the playoffs, right?
No.
So that means
we don't.
That when you were supposed to show up, you didn't. And when we didn't need you anymore, you were here like, hey guys, I'm ready to play. What's going on? Why are we celebrating that?
This is definitely water. Look, my speech is good.
We don't believe that either, Pick.
Man, 1 second. All right, I'm
not him muting and then he's saying stuff.
What we doing?
What you? And then he talking. That's what it is.
I'm
yeah.
about to get some fire.
You getting in trouble?
No, I'm gonna get some fire so y'all can see that this is really water.
Oh, dude. Don't worry about that.
It's really water. I told you guys I have
There's nothing that you can do to make us believe that. So that's
I have to drink my water because
don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
I'm going out. I'm gonna be out tonight. So
don't waste your time. It's okay.
Say it if I call you, that means I need you to be the designated driver.
For sure. I'm
available. John said, don't burn your dreads.
Shut up, John. Shut up, John.
I'm available. Give me a holler.
Look, sure. It's water.
It is water. It is water.
It is. We're sure.
Hey, Cam, what is this right here? Can you tell me what this is, please?
First of all, we already saw that it's getting refilled.
What's in there?
Water.
Thank you.
We already saw that it was getting refilled. Pick. It's okay.
What do you mean you think?
Yeah, it's water.
It's water. Y'all heard her, right? She said it's water. It's water.
And she might be going like this too.
Well, hey, gonna slip up 20 after our podcast is over.
No. It takes me a lot more to get Cam to tell not truths. All right. So OKC actually has the lead right now. They're in commercial. They're in a commercial right now. I think Dallas is going to Game 7. I think they're absolutely going back to OKC, and they're going to have to win this on the road. They're going to have to win this game on the road. Ant-Man told the Denver fans or the Denver people in the dressing room, I'll see y'all at Game 7, and he got them to Game 7. That's tomorrow.
Right.
Say it. Lady A, Denver, Minnesota Timberwolves, who you got?
Minnesota
on the road for the win?
Sometimes it's all about the theatrics of the situation. You got to win on the road. It makes it just, it's the theatrics.
Bruce has Minnesota as well. I do like Minnesota. I want Ant-Man to do his thing. There's so many things that this young man has done in the league that have been great. Say it wants him to win. It's a Georgia Bulldog. So, I mean, the only time I haven't liked Ant-Man is in the movie Hustle with Adam Sandler when he played the bad guy. It's on Netflix. Y'all haven't seen it?
Okay.
Like he literally played the bad guy. But he's a really good, talented player. And like the league is ready to just boost them up so much. They are. But to be the man, as Sid would say, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And guess who he has to beat in Game 7? The man.
Right.
Oh, why did I say that? I should have known what was happening here.
Want to ask the man?
Somebody did ask for the man. All right. So Bruce has Minnesota as well. John, who do you have winning? And do you guys think that Dallas is blowing this right now and they're going to Game 7 as well?
It's the theatrics, so probably.
I really think that if Dallas goes to Game 7, they lose on the road to OKC. I'm thinking that they're going to pull this out. So it's 90 to 83 start of the fourth quarter here for the Dallas Mavericks. And they're starting off playing some defense. They're starting off Kyrie with a nice block. Was that Kyrie? May have been like it. But I believe that they will. They with the back-to-back championships. Bruce, don't pump him up, man. Don't do that. Don't pump him up. You better than that. You better than that. Thank you all for watching today. We really do appreciate it. We really, really do appreciate it. Hope you guys are Preakness winners. I hope you catch some tickets there. I did not. I did not. My horse faded. I tried to, hit on the long shot. And It just wasn't my day. So hopefully you guys did better than I did on the Preakness today. Did we cover everything?
Yeah, we did. We covered everything.
We did. I was watching baseball since Jordan retired.
Basketball.
Oh, I was watching basketball since Jordan retired. Okay.
It's heavy. Man.
Man.
It's around for 2 years.
Don't worry about it,
get
Sid. I'm
yourself
gonna go ahead and I'm gonna relieve you of that
around for
duty.
2 years. Man. I think
Don't
it's
worry
heavy.
about it.
Is it too heavy for you? Say we can go ahead and take that off your hands.
Yeah,
Shoulder
don't worry
hurt.
about it. We're gonna take it off of him. We're gonna take it off of him. All right. Shouts out to my son, United States Air Force. First String Podcast, second to none. Come get some. Tell them, Sid.
Go Dogs.
Hell.